Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, they're both working. Cool. Good morning.
Good early morning. Are we live?
We are live.
Awesome.
Just un NDA
Yeah, and why don't
myself.
you share after?
Just type around that. So India was just asking me about something. Do you wanna
Yeah,
repitch the question?
we were having a discussion on solid drawing because I have a little bit of time here in the morning where I'd like to try and become better at what I do. And one of the things I've noticed that I feel like I struggle against is a feeling of solidity, volume, form, uh, in my drawing essentially, and I've noticed that a lot of other artists have this in their drawings, and I'm not exactly sure how to go about improving it. I feel like studying gesture drawing is great for gestures, for anatomy. Life drawing is really good for learning how the human form works. When it comes to learning how to put shapes together in a convincing way where it feels solid and real, I'm not sure what to practice to improve that. Mike was suggesting perspective.
Well, it's the application perspective on 3D form and volume that gives the impression that the thing solid, that it's not a flat object. Yeah, it's something that exists in depth.
And I was saying that the application of perspective to 3D form and volume doesn't give me the 3D form and volume to begin with. And that's the bit I'm struggling with, is less does this character look like they're convincingly standing on the floor plane, and more does this character look solidly put together in a way where I believe that their muzzle is connected to their head feels round.
Maybe it's
Is that the same thing?
maybe it's a sense of simplifying what the forms are and drawing the simplified forms for a bit. So you've got a head, could be the sphere, the jaw, or as you said, the muzzle is a projection of another cylinder that comes to face. Rather than try and draw what the outline that would be, drawing the actual.
Maybe I should do some. What do you think about maybe doing gesture drawing where I draw just shape?
Yeah, is that not the mannequin approach?
Yeah, it is. I don't know where, like, I'm just not exactly sure how to practice. Things that I've always been taught how to practice are gestures
Mm-hmm.
and people drawing, but I don't feel like anyone's ever taught me how to teach myself solidity and believability in what
Right.
I'm creating. And I struggle a lot with doing props and objects because when it's not something like a person, I'm not sure how shapes ever
Right. Okay.
believably.
Yeah, I think it's your cubes, your cylinders. What other simplified volumes are there?
Trapezoid,
Trapezoid,
sphere,
2D, yeah, sphere,
pyramid.
ellipses. I think like the ellipse of the top of a cylinder, hard. If you got that into your blood, oh
The ellipse at the
yeah. So an ellipse is the got a circle at the top of the cylinder. Tilt it, it'll be ellipse.
I did it. Knowing what angle these things are is going to be hard. Is that something that people tend to eyeball, or something that they know?
No, in like perspective drawing, you have to guide Spanish. I don't know how. I just know that done.
Booger. Booger, booger, booger. Okay.
But I think eyeballing it to begin with to get a sense for it
would help.
Like, okay, so see how you draw on the curves.
Yeah.
You have
Or it's still. Okay.
solid drawing.
Started drawing. Okay, let me give it a go. Let me give this a go. Let me get a quick pose. We'll see what happens.
I really like Proko's mannequin.
Maybe
Yes.
I've never watched.
Never watched Proko.
No.
Oh well, yeah. I super recommend.
Hey.
Super recommend that.
Good morning, Hardik. And Abdi's just got Toon Boom.
Maybe I should do some animation Toon Boom. You do drawing.
Whoa, you could do it. You've got Toon Boom now, Mike. Toon Boom's great. I'm super hyped for you to try it, Abdis.
I don't know what I would animate though. I just opened up this Skywell painting that I'd started last week.
It's already.
Let me bring screen up, it's fine.
No. Oh, everything is just conspiring against me today.
Also, how does India sound now? Is she a little better audio wise? I gave her a little bit of a gain over the weekend, but we haven't really tried it yet. Because I was listening. Oh, I'm in D8 still. I was listening to the recording of one of the streams last week, and I was like, "Ooh, India's is a little quieter than I'd like her to be."
It's always good to sanity check the stream when you can. I wish I could go back to the other image that was what moved me on. I wasn't ready! Oh, thanks, Unicorn Curry. Thank you so much.
Oh, hey, thank you.
I'm really, really glad you thought it was good. That is awesome. How are you doing? How are you doing, Hardik?
Oh, I'm good.
Bless you. Hello, Sulky Becky. Hello.
Hey again.
Morning. How are you doing?
I think I will do a warm up as well.
Awesome. I am trying to teach myself solid drawing by drawing stuff in shapes instead of just drawing the lines I usually do. Because that's something that I've noticed other people are quite good at, and I feel like I'm very behind with.
Hardicast, will you be posting your trumps on Twitter? Grumps on Twitter.
I think so. I was considering doing like a little, not time lapse, but a little video where I show the rough and then final, so we can show what we did to it. What about you? I just need to be confident. I think so much of art is just about confidence. I really do. I think when you are tentative about your line, it shows. So I'm just gonna go for it. Be bold. And if it's wrong, well, I'll find out.
You're using quick poses.
Yeah.
I like the challenges they've got. Athletes of God!
That's what I'm doing.
You went for Athletes of God.
I just went for the first one that was highlighted.
I'm gonna go for Warrior.
Nice.
You can set the interval to be longer than seconds.
Yeah, I've got it at 2 minutes. It's as high as it goes. You drew Taco! That's awesome! I love Taco. We recently we got one of our friends a birthday present, and we were really excited about it because the Adventure Zone partnered with the Mysterious Package Company to make kind of interactive experience that you can get mailed to you. And we ordered it for one of our friends, and it arrived a couple of weeks ago, and she was telling us about what she got in it yesterday. And it sounds awesome. Like you get puzzles, and you get a wand, and you get voice messages from Taco using a stone of far speech. You can contact him. So I have to remember that Elle told me that the human skull is an oval, not a circle. I should draw it to denote direction.
An oval,
Mm.
like the top of it is like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I should stop drawing heads, just circles. You were thinking of posting an animal, but that's too far away. It is a long way away. Hmm. I'm just thinking whether I should post an Anime Monthly because it's a long way away, but because I'm working on other stuff, I might not have anything to show for Anime Monthly. If I was you, Hardic, because you will most definitely have something else for Anime Monthly, I would post whenever you're ready. I'm sure people would really love to see how it developed and how it came about. I think if you posted some of your rough animation, even rough final, that would be really. I know a lot of people loved your part, so I think they'll really enjoy seeing.
You could still tag it as Anna Monthly and just say, I wasn't allowed to release this for Anna Monthly because it would have ruined the surprise, but this is what I did last month.
Yeah. I guess so. Ross has been known to retweet stuff that has been posted not on Anime Monthly the day itself.
And Ross in particular would know why you wouldn't have been able to post that on the 27th.
Yeah. And we can retweet it on Anime Monthly. That makes sense. Because you can do that, right?
Yeah.
unretweet something, then re-retweet, and it'll pop back.
I think so.
I don't have any. You might do that by that. I'm now considering whether I should post or save myself, considering I'm not likely to have it. Hello, Emma. Good day, fella. Oh, this is cool, mate. We're doing gesture drawing together.
Yeah.
Except I'm doing tube drawing. Drawing of tubes.
I replaced my shortcut that I had for just creating a new layer for a drawing. And now I'm having to like do it manually.
No.
India, learn the right button. The stop button.
I pressed the stop button.
No, clearly not.
Keep going.
Keep pressing the snooze button.
No, I don't. Keep turning my phone off. That should be the ultimate stop.
No, turning it off is snooze because it's way easier to like hit the physical button in the dark while you're sleepy than it is to hit the right place on a screen.
I'm sure that I've hit stop before. I'll try though. Try again.
Are you telling me that you purposefully don't hit the stop button on the screen because you don't believe it works?
I'm telling you that I've tried many different things and none of them seem to have worked. So I'm still trying things.
There is 2 options.
There's not 2 options.
One of them works.
It's white.
Okay, I believe that it may be not working because your phone is weird.
Yeah, exactly. You're believing my phone over me, and you literally saw yesterday it decide to just die for no reason and then come back to life for no reason.
I did. I witnessed this.
You know, and if someone else had, if I told someone about that, they would have been like, "Oh yeah, sure, India, yeah, I'm sure you pressed something or did something wrong." It was not me.
But I was my friend.
It's very strange, though. But this is how it is. True. Have some respect. No.
Hey, Emla. I know how to say your name now.
How are you today? Oh, and by the way, you guys should let me know if you have any tips. What I'm currently trying to do is I'm drawing everything as shape because I feel like I'm very weak at solid drawing. Drawing volume and form believably. And I figured this might be a good way to practice it. But honestly, I'm not entirely sure how to go about practicing solid drawing. I was finding it difficult to think of practice I could do to try and improve that aspect of my art. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know.
Maybe you need to take it right down and like draw shapes in 3D space.
Yeah.
Take it right back.
Right back to like cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so. I never did that. That was never something that we were made to do, so I never did it. I don't know if other people did.
They did.
How do you know?
Because I've seen it happen
To who?
with various artists. The mere fact that we know that it's a practice that exists means that people have done it.
Oh, I'm not getting picked up properly, like the start of my words being cut off. Sorry, Emlet.
Oh,
don't
okay.
don't feel bad about complaining about it. Let us know when there's something up. We will try and fix it. We'd rather know for sure. We are not sure what we're doing. So we're just doing our best. So it might not always be great. So it's good to know when we can improve it.
How about now?
Is this better?
Say something in a sustained way, India.
Sustain. I am speaking in a sustained manner. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I was asking if you guys had any tips on solid drawing or drawing forms believably, making things feel grounded and solid and 3D and like they're attached together properly.
Hey,
Good morning, Perfect. Guten Morgen. I wanna know what love is. Tyler, good morning. Are you speaking to us from home now?
Oh, yeah. Are you returned?
FFX, I'm impressed to see you awake at this time. Congratulations! You have won! You have won Monday! Now the day is yours.
To do with as you wish.
Ah, I'm so happy! That's so cool! Tyler is at home.
Out of the hospital.
Yes.
For those that don't know.
Into the house. Screw transferring to a nearer hospital. I'm going right the way back home. I guess that means you've managed to play Spider-Man now.
Oh, this kid looks cool.
Oh no, I did a bad. 2 weeks, 6 days. That's a crazy short amount of time. Yeah, Tyler.
Whoa!
What's up?
We got boomed. I think that means we got raided.
Raided? Ah! Defense! Defense!
Oh.
Put your helmets on.
Light kickflips in. Anti-dark art. Hello! Yeah.
Yo, yo, yo!
Welcome to our stream. So we got Lytheon, Anti-Dark Art, some guy, Mountain. Hello.
Looks like you pushing yourself with the physio really, really paid off, Tyler. You put in the work, so you totally deserve it. It's amazing. I think it's really inspirational. I think you're very much a hero.
Pass me your phone.
I pressed stop. I pressed stop, and now we'll see, won't we? Now we'll see who's right and who is wrong. And there's a snooze button, so there's more than 2 options, Mike. There's at least 4 options.
Yeah, but there is a stop option.
There's a stop option, a snooze option, a turn off my phone option, a swipe option. I swear I've tried them all. Nothing works. Alarm's gonna alarm. So welcome, Life Beyond, Anti-Dark Cart, Night Loaf, and Some Guy Mountain.
Yes, welcome.
That's my favourite mountain.
Some Guy Mountain.
Some Guy Mountain. Tyler, I think you're inspirational. I think seeing someone come through something as traumatic as that, as strongly as you have, is inspirational. You can't stop me from being inspired.
Some Guy Mountain, I think is their best name. I think they've peaked with that name.
That's brilliant.
Thanks.
It's very good. I appreciate that.
I wasn't expecting you to laugh so heartily. I thought you'd be like, oh my goodness.
Well, you had a rocky start, so I wasn't sure where it was going to go.
Nice.
See.
So much, gosh, Doig, he's on fire.
Pretty awesome. Hello, Sarkat. Today I am trying to teach myself how to draw more convincing shapes and people, and trying to practice solid drawing. That is, drawing forms and volumes believably. And the way that I'm trying to practice this is by drawing everything in shapes. So I have Quick Poses website up, and I'm doing some live drawing, but I'm trying to just draw shapes.
Yeah, as was I.
That will help.
But I'm gonna go back to drawing my whales.
Your whales?
Yeah. You know what? I think I might go back and look at the anatomy on this person and see if I can apply some solid drawing to her.
That would be much more side on. I was a fool to try and do it in some kind of perspective. In actual fact, it's totally side on. Epifect says so. This is the hill you die on, Doig.
It is. How I won my woman. Cunning.
It's true. That's the only reason I'm here.
It wasn't the art or the talent. It was the puns.
And when the humour well runs dry, I will leave again.
Like some sort of parasitic fairy.
Yep. Proud to be a parasite. How does your torso even do this? I understand not how your torso does this. What? Okay. Just gonna erase this and I'll draw an angle at a time.
Plan, Sarkat, we've not. The plan is to play Deltarune tomorrow morning.
Yes. We were planning to play it this morning, but then we remembered that the cleaners were coming this morning, so we would have to leave the house for a couple of hours. And we have so much work to do that we really need to...
I just want to stress. Don't know why, but...
Don't stress.
We don't hire the cleaners.
Okay. You want to stress that?
We're not.
The fact that we have cleaners does not mean that we're well off.
Yes.
It means that we live with someone
who
hires cleaners.
Yeah.
and we're very happy to, and it's very convenient, and we
Very
love it.
nice.
Except we do need to leave the house for a couple of hours while they do that, which means that unless we get to work when we get back, we're going to fall behind on our projects, which means that Deltarune has to wait till tomorrow after the stream. And then we'll be playing it. And we'll probably be recording us playing it as well. Since it seems like it might be the kind of thing that's worth recording.
Okay, cool.
So I've been told. But yeah, so Wednesday we'll be able to talk about Deltarune. Although we will warn people before we do so in case they haven't played it yet and don't want it spoiled.
Sorry, I was thinking about something else.
What were you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Remember.
Wow.
I just wasn't listening, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you just didn't care. I mean, this person was nice enough to pose face on to me. That is not much perspective work to worry about. And methods carrying takes a lot of effort. I guess so. I guess so. So what are you guys up to today anyway?
Yeah, what's your news?
And what's your plans? Tell me what your amazing plans are for today. We must live through you.
Oh, you did a stream. Oh, cool. I've heard those are interesting to do. Okay, so maybe I should have like more of a swoopy down, or like maybe more of a.
That's fair, anti-dark heart. Night night. Sleep well. You guys are up so late. Why'd you up so late? Oh my gosh, Epiface, I didn't realise that you were still working on the Kirby thing. Oh, it's so cool of Verti to help you with the cleanup.
Oh yeah.
Good old Verti.
Hero Verdi.
I saw someone post on Twitter that they were unable to get their Kirby Reanimated finished. Is the deadline coming up soon or something? Because it feels odd for them to say that they were unable to get it finished if there's still time for them to do it.
It might just be the point of no return where like if they don't hand it over to someone, it won't get done in the time, but they don't have the time to do it.
I definitely reached that point as well. And yeah, Effie, I completely understand that feeling. I had the same one with the Grumps. I was like, this is fun, but this is now a source of stress. Like, I just want this to be done so I don't have it on my plate.
Hardik just joined a Cuphead musical reanimated collab.
Well, Hardik, you know, then you'll have something to post Friday monthly, right?
Did that exist? Because I noticed it says musical. Did that exist before the 1st of November?
Hardik, that
must
really
have, because composing it take a bunch.
Are they looking for people?
India, no. You've
Just,
not even played Cuphead. No.
I could just take like could take 3 seconds or something.
When's the deadline, Hardik?
Actually have fun with it and do it on a morning stream. It's kind of fun, right?
I'll punch you.
No,
into the ground.
I
into
like
a paste.
doing the collabs. They're so fun.
Hardik. Okay, this is This is the point. The axis. Everything will revolve around. When is the deadline?
Hey man, they might not be looking for people anymore.
They might not, which solves my problem immediately.
And they hardly ever pay for these things. None of the collabs I've been on so far are paid, so I'm guessing the Cuphead one probably isn't either.
Hello, Tyler's mom.
Hello, Tyler's mom. Welcome to our stream.
I don't know why I say mom. Mum, Tyler's mom.
Your mom. That Americanism coming in.
The deadline is next year. Vaguely. They know what's up.
I like that. A nice vague deadline for me not to get stressed about. You see, I could do that maybe. Are they still looking for people? I can actually join it. The clips are 3 to 5 seconds long. Michael?
Take a 3-second one.
We could see what they are.
Take a 3-second one.
We'll see what they are first and then I'll decide. I wish there was a place where all the animated collaborations were all put together so you could see which ones are going on. Because I feel like I only ever hear about them through other people.
I feel like someone could set up a website that is like current animation collabs, and then people can email in and they can like.
That would be great. You could have the contact details for each one. Because what if there's like a Sonic one going on somewhere that I'm missing out on? You know? Scary stuff, right? Sorry to confuse you. But hello.
A website looking for unpaid labor collaboration.
Yeah, pretty much, Emma.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's the
people do them
best, but
yeah, for passion and practice, but at the point it gets to where you're super stressed about it and it's taking your time away from paid projects, such as when I did one, and also what seems like is happening to Epifex, it then can get a bit stressful because you don't want to let down the 20 plus animators working with you, but at the same time you feel like you need to prioritize your paid work. Can you imagine though if someone actually paid? How much that would be?
how much that would cost?
It would cost so much money. I mean, I figure I could have probably finished my Game Grumps thing in 4 to 6 weeks full time.
Yeah, I was working it out, and you spent roughly 200 hours overall on it.
How many days is that of work? 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day. A month? No, 30. Yeah.
A month with no weekends, so 6 weeks.
No, a month. A month would be 240 hours. So I estimated 100 hours, so it would have been weekends.
That's what I mean, is no weekends would bring it to just over a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So 6 weeks, that would be about 5,000 paid. Considering what you get paid from most studios is about 3,000 a month. So that'd be about 5,000. And if you put that together for the amount of time, like I think I had just over 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So let's say 3,000 for every 30 seconds, 6,000 for every minute. So 6,000 times however many minutes it was.
So $54,000.
So yeah, you have to have a fair budget. That budget is higher than the professional projects we have on at the minute. So someone would have to be extremely well established to have that amount of money. I do enjoy these collabs. I enjoy meeting other animators. I enjoy working on something that I'm passionate about and being able to kind of direct my own part in it. I enjoy seeing people's reactions when it comes out and you're part of a larger whole.
Yeah.
It is more feasible if you work from your parents' home. It's definitely more feasible if you're not paying rent. For us, since we are paying extremely high rent because we're in Dublin, which is a crazy expensive place to live, it was very difficult to juggle that with the work that we needed to prioritise. All these ladies able to do amazing things with their bodies and stretch their legs so far up into the air, and their legs are so long, and I picture myself trying to do that, and it's like I would turn into a cackling wheel and just spin off. Yes, we definitely spent a long time on hours.
Yeah.
And even then, I wish I could have spent more time on it because I wasn't completely happy with the final result.
I wonder how much I wonder if there's ads on any of the Game Grumps. There must be, for them to be able to fund people to do them.
On the Game Grumps animated?
Yeah.
Yes, I think there must be, yeah, because they say that that's where they get the money to pay the artists.
Yeah. So something like the Game Grumps variation would have got like part if it's $1,000 for Game Grumps, it'd be about 8,000.
Yeah. Which compared to the 54,000 or whatever it was that we calculated,
yeah,
isn't
it's
really
not
enough to pay the artists fairly.
Yeah.
But they normally do the 1,000 for one person doing a Game Grumps animated that has to be about a minute long. But the person can dictate exactly how they want to do their Game Grumps animated. They can choose super limited if they want to.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't completely happy with the final result because there was a lot of trouble that we had in compositing. Like we really went through compositing hell to try and get that thing finished, and the animation itself I would have liked to have worked on more and done a bit better. But there just was not time.
I'm not saying Game Grumps will or should give any money for the variations thing. That wasn't what I was saying. I was just comparing it to the other things.
Socky Veggie, you have an art thief at your school.
Oh no.
What should you do?
So
can you explain the situation to us more? What are they doing? Are they copying other people's work? Or stealing people's work? Yeah, Emma, there will be no view royalties from the project that we worked on, the Grumps variations, as far as I know, because the Grumps didn't even ask us to do it, we just did it. And then after the fact, they put it up on their channel. So they have no obligation to retrospectively compensate anyone who decided to work on it. It's like someone showing up at your door with a pie and then holding their hand out for money for it.
Yeah.
And you're like, but you're giving me a pie. He steals art offline. You found the originals, and then tries to pass them off as their own, as schoolwork. Is that what's happening? Yeah, because if so, I'd agree with Tyler. I'd get the comparison together and show the teacher. He doesn't have to admit to it if you have visual proof. If you can literally show the teacher side by side one of his pieces, what he copied from, then it was, yeah. And I'm sure they're glad they did because people seem to really like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super nice of them to put it on the channel. I'm really glad that they saw it. Well, teachers don't care is something you can't do anything about, but you should draw attention to it. You know? A bogan school? I'm not sure what bogan means. Can anyone give me a definition?
I don't know. Group together so that I can create.
It sucks if the teachers don't care, but there's not much you can do about that, unfortunately. All you can really do is try and draw attention to it and show them. Oh, it's Australia, so it's an Australian school. Don't worry, I got what you mean, Soggy Beggy. Yeah, I know, right? If affects the prize pie. I mean, I wouldn't complain, but if someone then wanted me to pay for the pie, I might be kind of like, hey, well now, I didn't order this pie.
Yeah.
Ah, Emlet. Too true. Too true. Bravo, my friend.
Would it?
I mean, they will find out that that does not pay when they leave school, for sure. Because as soon as they start getting exposure and they've become known for those pieces, it's going to get back to the original artists. Like, there was something that happened recently like that, where there was a comic artist who had been making a webcomic, and they got a publishing deal, and they did a Kickstarter to raise money to put a big anthology out, and the Kickstarter was going really well, but it turned out that that person had been tracing panels from a different comic artist.
Yeah.
And the comic artist came out about it, and then the artist who had been stealing the work lost their publishing deal.
For it was actually a publishing deal for like an unrelated, like they were making a new Kickstarter for another book, but their other book series that was a webcomic getting published, the publisher withdrew the publishing deal.
Yeah.
Because of what they'd done in their Kickstarter.
So they lost everything, which is a very, very harsh punishment. But then that's kind of lesson learned in a way.
Yeah.
Which is, don't get into the habit of copying people's work, because if you do, at some point it's going to come back to bite you.
Plagiarism becomes a part of your narrative, and it's very hard to shake.
Exactly. You copy one thing, and then the question is, what else have they copied?
Yeah.
Is every panel copied from somewhere? Have they copied the script from somewhere else? Have they copied the designs from somewhere else?
Yeah.
How much is actually theirs? It throws everything into question.
Because it makes the publisher liable for the copyright infringement. It, like, if they knowingly publish something like that, then they're probably just gonna be like, yeah, let's not deal with that.
But you know, that is not to say that you guys shouldn't reference, because reference is super important. When you reference a piece of art, you can take parts from it, as long as you kind of redefine them yourself, as long as you bring yourself to it and change parts to suit what you're trying to say. There's a difference between copying something straight out and referencing something.
Yeah. Just always give credit for your sources as well.
Mm-hmm. They hack loud and tough with their beard. So yeah, reference is reinterpreted by the artist. Copying is like you could place the two over the top of one another, and it would be very obvious that it's more or less the same thing. Like for example, I don't know if this is reference or copying, to be honest, because it's very close to both. But our friend was showing us yesterday an art book of Dungeons and Dragons she just bought, and the artist for the original Dungeons and Dragons races and peoples, they had basically looked at comic book superhero poses and then just copied those for their figures. And there was a comparison between these covers and these interior panels and the final art for Dungeons and Dragons, and it was pretty funny to look at both of them together.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If you reference something that explicitly, people will always find out. The trick is in using lots of different bits of reference in each piece. You don't want to just copy one piece. You want to be like, well, I love the way that this hand looks, and I've been looking for this kind of hand pose, and I'm not sure how to draw it, so I'm going to reference this one and change that because I need her to be holding this instead. And now I'm going to look at how bodies do this kind of motion.
Yeah, you can also take your own reference, which avoids all of that.
Yeah. Which I do for a lot of posing. I'll ask Mike if he'll take a picture of me doing something. And we've seen our flatmate, who's a great comic book artist, do the same thing. He uses a lot of reference of himself that he's taken, doing various poses. Love those colours, says Soggy Beggy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. We might actually need to head off in a sec, because the cleaners will be coming at 9:30. And much as their job is to clean, we have kind of left the kitchen in a bit more of a state than I'm happy with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to just gather up the stuff, the various dirty plates, so that it's all in one place and we're not being dicks to the cleaners.
Yeah.
The stupid faces are the most fun faces, Tyler, for sure. Thanks, Doggy Beggy. I'm sure the cleaners will appreciate it. They'll appreciate the fact that there's not just scattered crap everywhere.
That's such a great expression. Scattered crap.
Put all of it into one place so it's easy to deal with.
Also, before we go, well, no, actually, I'll talk about this tomorrow morning.
Wait, no, come on. Now you have to say something. I mean,
no, India.
all curious.
The thing we watched last night deserves more than a 30-second mention.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, but I'm going to say what it is.
Okay.
We watched Batman Ninja yesterday, and it was amazingly hilarious, and we will talk all about how hilarious it was tomorrow. I had a lot of fun watching that. It's a very good movie to watch with friends if you want to have a laugh together.
Yeah. The social movie. Okay,
Tyler says, "Have you seen Daredevil season 3?"
I have.
Yeah, I bet you have. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was very good.
Awesome.
Very good. See, everyone's like, I did talking about it. That's why I would have.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll talk about it properly tomorrow. But it's always rubbish to be like, oh, I want to talk about. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'll talk about it another day.
Then people would have come back.
No,
Like, what was he
people will
talking
come
about?
back. That will be alone. I think some parts were intentionally hilarious. Some parts were just bad hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, we're heading off. Thank you for joining us on this most auspicious day.
Oh, righty then.
Ending soon. Oop,
Ending now
there we go. May the rest
of your day
be filled
with
adventure.
adventure. Have
Take
a
care.
great day, everyone.